today we are going to build a space station around Minmus, so I'm guessing Pizza Master it is. This is going to be our launching point for a grand Minmus expedition. So in this episode we're going to build 2 spacecraft. Something exploded, but it seems to be fine. Alright, let us design the second spacecraft now. So I'm already thinking a little bit, because I know there is a capsule in orbit. I will go back to our Bob design. Bob 2 was the most recent design. Bob 2 had issues. We're gonna have to admit it right here, right now. Bob 2 wasn't the best spacecraft that we could have built. The most problematic design, I think, about this was that it was pretty heavy. And like, I think the launcher was a bit underpowered. Here it says 3,186 delta V's to get it into orbit. And I think that was just a little bit too little. So this is going to be Bob 3 refuel. This is going to be a refuel mission, and we're going to bring back a lander, basically a return vehicle to our space station. That means I want to have a bigger tank here. I think this is too small. I'm thinking about, because we're gonna use some of this fuel anyway to just to get there, you know, and then we need some fuel to return. There's just a lot of things that we need to be worried about. Another thing I don't like is this service bay here. Especially I don't like those cylindrical tanks here. But currently I have no better idea where to put a probe core at. I'm gonna launch this. This is not a really great launcher because the engines are really weak. We basically redesigned our Bob 3 vehicle for really cool docking, and it has like a really huge amount of fuel. So even if we make it like with half of the fuel to the station, that's probably going to be enough to refuel a lot of the things that is to top up the tanks on the station. So now we're gonna put a scientist on here. And so the last time we had Rubel up here. Who else is a scientist? We have Royster, who we rescued. And then we have Zigar. Zigar is our least experienced scientist. So I'm thinking putting Zigar up here, just so he gains the experience that he needs. Also Zigar, bro, Zigar. So also if he dies, then he should die. I don't want him to die. Checking the staging real quick here, but it seems to be fine. We're gonna probably be using a lot of this fuel just to get into orbit. I'm a bit concerned. Save. Launch. Afterwards, there's a one-third spacecraft I wanted to be trying out. Dobra. Oh, we're a bit high here. Alright, Zigar, how are you feeling, bro? I'm gonna set the Minmus as a target. Alright, Zigar. This is it. Ooh. Slow start. Let's see how this goes. Using asparagus staging on this one, so the outer tanks would drain first, then I can decouple them, and then the core stage will be still full. Going up here. Bit of inclination going on here. Is that correct inclination? Oh, I think not. I think I need to go here. Do I have to go down or up? I don't know, man. Oh, I think I have to go up. Yeah, this was correct. Good. Picking up some speed now that the outer tanks are almost drained. Re-entry effects, not a very aerodynamic rocket here. Drain. What? Why were there? There was something inside still. I think they were not properly fueled. Never mind. We have to continue. All right, trying to flatten our trajectory because we're picking up a lot of speed, and we're almost vertical. Something tells me like the delta V calculations weren't exactly correct. Because we're already at orbit, we have an orbital apoapsis and we still have so much fuel left. And we're also going pretty fast. So I think something was wrong in the calculations. Alright, I'm gonna wait now for us to reach apoapsis because we are 1 minute away from the apoapsis. We are in space. Okay. And then we are going to continue burning. Trying to get into orbit. Ziegler seems to be excited. Oh, actually, he's not very excited. He's just like doing his job. Yet another day at the office, Ziegler. Oh, weird. There's a bit of liquid fuel left. I think there's some miscalculation here. Alright, never mind. Let us decouple. Activate this bro here. Past the apoapsis already. I need to go higher. I think this is really what's holding me back, like those imbalances in those tanks. We need to figure this out next time around. Need to remember to figure out this next time around. Extending those panels now. The sun is coming up. Oh yeah, screenshot opportunity. Alright. And we are going orbital in a second here. Camera flip. And we're there. Good. Still a lot of fuel left. I'm happy with the way this worked. So now we have like a useful location for the node. We're gonna do exactly the same kind of launch. Coming up. Oh, oh, oh. Want to be really careful about this one because so many weird things can happen, as we saw. Oh, perfect. Do we get an encounter? Yes, we do. But it will be a... Oh, we're gonna actually crash directly into Min-Miss. This is not good. Let's see if we can fix this somehow. I don't want to be crashing into Min-Miss. Oh, now we're not getting the encounter anymore. Or we are getting, but it's weird. It's a weird encounter. Let me see if we can fix this. Yes, we can fix this. Ah, yeah. That seems like a healthier encounter. I'm gonna keep this. That's something I'm gonna keep in. I'm gonna be keeping. Good. So Ziegler is on his way to the place where he belongs, which is going to be Min-Miss. So we're going to add a maneuver node up here. And we are going to add a maneuver alarm. In 8 days you will be arriving at Min-Miss. Peachy. Peachy, 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 peachy. There's one more thing I want to be looking at, which is, as you might remember, there was Bob 1. Don't crash. So it's the following problem. We have Bob 1, the spacecraft, stranded in orbit of Kerbin, and it's doing nothing right there. But it is like a full re-entry vehicle. So I'm thinking we're gonna rescue this. So this is going to be a Bob 2 tug. It's really just here to dock with this stranded capsule and make this into a reusable vehicle, usable. Bye bye, Leslie. Oh, by the way, Leslie just leaving the chat. I forgot something very important. I'm going to save. One of the Kerbals are supposed to be called Leslie. Z. So we have to rename one of the Kerbals. All right, let us go back to the tug. Bob 2 tug. Let me load this. How much delta V? We have plenty of delta V to get this into orbit. Should be no problem whatsoever. I'm not seeing any reason why this shouldn't work. I think the RCS thrusters might be a bit misplaced. Let me try to fix this. Maybe there's some way around this. Yeah, look at this. All right, so the thing is, like, they were placed at a position where we expected to have a capsule up top. We will have a capsule up top though at some point. So I'm thinking maybe just getting like a second pair of thrusters. Yeah, like this seems maybe like a good idea. And I'm thinking, like, if there's like a imbalance going on, then one of the thrusters can like counterbalance or something, or just don't get turned on. All right. Good. Yeah. I know this is not balanced anymore. Cool. Save. Checking the staging. Staging seems good. Gonna put the parachutes in extra thing. Save. Launch. Good. Let us dock with this lonely capsule. Bob 1, you're not forgotten. Oh, by the way, no, this is... Oh, it fell down. This is very awkward. It just fell down. Oh, so many debris. Okay. Okay, that was very awkward. I think this is something wrong with this service bay. Something might be pushed into something or something. I don't know, man. Let me get closer and take a look. Let Dr. Christian take a look at this. First of all, we can get this lower. Man, I'm having like the biggest problems with those service bays. I'm thinking not using them anymore. Maybe those things are causing problems. I'm gonna put them in here. What if I attach the tank to the bottom? Like this. Let's see if that maybe works better. Okay, I see no problems. Gonna turn off our orientation light. I'm gonna go into the map. I'm gonna select Bob 1 as a target. It actually just has passed us, so I'm gonna wait until it's at apoapsis. Like so. And we're gonna now launch. Perfect! Oh man, this is exactly the round amount of fuel. We can stage and we are in orbit? Yeah, we are in orbit, whatever. Cool. What are our encounters? So if we go prograde now, okay, this is not good. Oh, why am I not? Yeah, all right. We're gonna get an encounter with Bob. Perfect. All right, let's wait until we get on the other side of the planet. This is going to be a bit of a challenging docking. Bob is completely unmanned. There's no probe attached to it. So, you know, this is basically just drifting in space now. So we need to, this is going to be completely passive. It's everything, like if it's rotating, it's going to be a problem. So I hope it's not rotating. We're going to get a 5 kilometer intersect. Let's see if we can get it down even better. So what is the problem with the intersect here? What exactly seems to be a problem? Actually, I don't see any problem with it. It's just, I guess I'm just going to be a bit too early there. All right, never mind. 5 kilometer intersect. Let's do this. Oh, by the way, you should extend the panels so we don't run out of fuel. and electricity, I mean. Whew, dodge that bullet. Coming up. Coming closer to Bob. Alright, alright. Already seeing a problem here. We are going to be going past Bob. So I am going to do a little bit of a burneroo in this direction. Cool. What is our intercept? Ooh, we're gonna be zipping closely past it. Oh, gonna use the RCS. We have to be really quick with the turn-in. Oh, you zipped past it already. Full burn. All right. How far are we? 1.4 kilometers. That's fine. Gonna preserve our RCS. I think we're gonna need it in the future. Oh, what is our monopropellant barely used so far, so I'm really happy with this. We can actually keep using it. All right. Let us get closer to Bob. Uh-oh. Don't crash, don't crash. Uh-oh. Alright, we're not crashing. But the RCS thrusters are not good with those kinds of speed. Gonna use the main engines. Oops. I have a mod for RCS sounds. It is a bit disconcerting. All right, let us get closer like this then. Let us do something that the RCS can actually handle. Oops, whoops, didn't want to do that. Oh man, oh no. We have to turn around real quick, because we will be flying past Bob once again. All right, this looks good. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Again, I don't want to crash into him. Target is... Oh, it's actually getting away from us. All right, let's get closer then. Good. We can turn on the lights, or we can see it already. Cool. I noticed this design has a tiny flaw. Just a tiny flaw. I probably should have put like a second docking port, because if I'm docked to Bob, I cannot actually dock with anything else. So I cannot like put it like on a space station or something. We have to, that's something we're gonna have to figure out eventually. Gonna have to come to terms with. All right, so we are at Bob now. Good. So now we're gonna have to turn around. Let us move like here. Down and sideways. Gonna watch with those panels. I'm gonna retract them. One panel should be enough. So in case one of the panels breaks, I still have the second one. Gonna fly just underneath the Bob. Setting the target, turning around to it. SAS is no longer necessary for now. All right. Oops. Let us fix this. We're moving away from it. We don't want to move away from it. We want to move towards it. Now, this is not exactly docking at the right angle. We might want to just turn it around a little bit. Ever so slightly. Actually, this direction. Oops. This is going in all sorts of directions wrong. So let's fix this. I mean, maybe it will work. Come on. Who is the best at docking? I am. Good. Cool. What is the vessel? Bob 1. Returns. Cool. So now we, like this, we just built ourselves a return craft. We can use this whenever we want to do, for example, rescue missions from orbit. Actually, I have some rescue missions from orbit, but we're not going to do them right now. Whenever we feel a need for a return vehicle, we can just use Bob 1. Again, I'm not exactly sure what I will use Bob 1 for. We're gonna see in the future. All right, guys, so this is exciting. We have 2 ships going on in the direction of Minmus, and we're gonna see what happens with those ships in this next episode. We wasted a lot of time building those ships and getting them into orbit, getting on a course. So in the next episode, we're gonna get them to Minmus, we're gonna dock with the station, and perhaps we're gonna rescue this one Kerbal waiting for us on the surface. So I hope you will join us next time when we will doing some more of this amazing Grand Tour. Fly safe, lock your stages. See you then.